Okay, just to get it out of the way, for those of you who don't know, a Matric Ball is basically the same as a senior prom. Okay? Got it? Good. And well, if I'm being honest, my prom was kind of a disaster. Okay, wait, but more of that later. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about my senior Matric Ball. My school only allows for prom to happen if the seniors all have a good mid-year average in our academics because of reasons. Man, my school was really Arizona State Prison. But more about that in a future video. Somehow, we got the green light for the prom to happen. And we had to buy tickets if we wanted to go. For the guys, we get a blue ticket with a tux on it. The golden ribbon sealing it all. And for the girls, they got a white ticket that had a girl with a dress with a golden ribbon sealing it. And the prom, looking back at it now, was overhyped in my opinion.
In my opinion, Asian? Yes.
People were talking about it for weeks. In the halls, all you heard were girls talking about buying hair, nails, and shoes.
My skin's perfect. I'll be perfect.
Planning exactly what they wanted and how they wanted the night to go.
That's exactly how I pictured it.
But if you ask any guy about prom and what they were gonna wear, most of them would just say, yeah, when's prom again? I don't know, man. It's still weeks away. Plenty of time. On the day of the Matric Ball. As is the tradition for Matric Balls, people would have a table of food set up, have a photo shoot to celebrate the event, usually drive a nice car to the venue. They would wear a suit or dress, and the best part of the night, the after party. Oh yeah! Drinks, music, and then stuff. I mean, what could sound better than staying up all night drinking with your boys while all of you are wearing suits? Exactly. So the day of the Matric Ball, I went out the morning to get some cake and other desserts for my table with my mom. It was delicious. Yes, thank you for asking. Yeah, have a slice of subscribe cake. So after the pickup, my family decorated a bit and made the house look good for pictures with everyone that would be there. And while they were doing that, I went out and took a fat nap. Woke up, took a quick shower, and then I got dressed in my suit. Bam, bam. And I gotta say, I look kinda clean, not gonna lie. Drop a like to boost my ego.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Please.
Double glaze.
No self-glaze though, I swear guys, no self-glaze. So after I got dressed, I headed out to make my grand entrance, and I took some photos with my family and everyone who showed up. And now I know what famous people must feel like walking down a red carpet and having all that attention being on them. Because that's basically what I did. I even had a photographer taking photos as I walked down the driveway to the car. Okay, so let's talk about the car I drove in. I'm going to be honest with you, my family doesn't have a lot of money. I mean, I still play on a PS3 I got as a 7-year-old for my birthday, maybe even earlier in 2024. And that's cool with me, to be honest, so I didn't expect that I would get the car that I did. My mom said she got a black Maserati for hours so that I could take some photos and get dropped off at the venue for the evening. So imagine my surprise when I saw a golden BMW i8, the 2015 model by the way, just standing there in front of my house, just glistening, looking immaculate. I was so happy. I mean, just look at this, bruh. I got caught in 4K looking zesty, staring at this car. When we drove off in that car, me and the driver got to talking, and we actually had a pretty chill conversation while I was happily enjoying the drive and the speeds that this car can reach. I felt like a millionaire. I did not want to get out of this car at all. And I definitely didn't want my 15 minutes of fame to end, as I could see the looks of admiration coming from people standing on the streets as I drove past in this amazing car that I still can't believe I had the privilege to drive in. Okay, hold up. let me snap out of dreamland for a second. You're probably wondering why I ended up with a golden car for prom and why that's relevant and what even happened to the black Batman looking Maserati. Apparently, the company my mom hired the car from had some trouble with the car and it broke down somewhere on the way to my house. So the car I originally was going to drive was out of the picture. So they sent over this one instead. And was I glad they did, because it was so stupendously glorious, showing up to school in front of everyone you know and everyone's parents and family members outside looking at you as all the matriculants drove in a row into the schoolyard. I was looking good and feeling good, and I hope I get to experience that feeling again because it was amazing and I'll remember it forever. Huh. So that's what you feel like, Top G?
Yes.
I pull up to the carpet outside the entrance, get out of the car, give the driver a thumbs up signaling him that he is free to leave, and with him, the best ride I've ever been on. And the teachers went crazy when they saw that it was me. Our school secretary wanted to take a picture with me, but then the car drove off and she was salty.
Wow, Tulip!
So I go into the hall, meet up with the homies, and we went around greeting everyone we knew, inspecting everybody's foots. Then we went to eat some snacks and dance for a bit. And I don't know how many of you watching are familiar with South African colored culture, but dancing and partying is a big part of it. So you have to know that people were popping off. Then we got the announcement to take our seats because the scheduled program for the evening was about to take place. We got a long speech from our principal about the future and a few words of motivation, I think. To be honest, I could never understand half of what my principal said. Most of the time it sounds like beatbox. Yes, when my principal speaks, it sounds like he beatboxes. And this really cool girl I was acquainted with gave a 10 out of 10 speech representing us as the class of 2024. After that, the prom came to an end, after some more dancing, of course. And since the teachers were off duty after the speeches, they started to let loose as well and started dancing with us. It was amazing. The prom then actually came to an end, but the night was just beginning. So a few minutes before prom ended, 2 people sadly got shot in front of my house. My God, rest their souls. One of them was a gang member and the other one was what we'd call onskuldig, which means innocent. The worst part being that he was my friend's cousin. Me and my friend left the hall and I caught a ride with him as my ride home wasn't there yet. And at that point, all I was thinking about was the safety of my girlfriend who was waiting for me at my house. We get to my house, I get out of the car and all I could see was flashing blue lights, caution tape and 2 dead bodies on the ground. One in the middle of the road and another directly behind my mother's car, which was parked outside. I walked up to the tape, explained to the officer that I lived there. As soon as I entered the gate, I went directly to my girlfriend to make sure that she was okay. It probably goes without saying, but my after party got cancelled, but a few of my friends did come over and we had a pretty chill evening. And as for my friend, he went through a lot that night, losing his cousin. His whole family did, and I hope they're all doing much better now. But as for your boy, a lot happened for the rest of the evening and I can make a whole other video explaining that. But As they say, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. But if you guys do take anything out of this video, it should be that you should cherish the small moments that you get in life and value the people around you, because you never know when they might be gone. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and put in RIP Chad in the comments below. Thank you.